consumes about 50 or so percent. How about in your area? How much of it? Roughly 50% of I have a local government guy here. 50% of your property taxes go to the schools. That's why a lot of people call it school taxes. But school tax is just part of it. Some of it will be for law enforcement, EMS, fire, what have you. But the lion's share does go in totality towards the schools. Pennsylvania is the 8th biggest spender according to the National Education Association. We're the 8th biggest spender on education. You would think, therefore, since we spend so much money, we'd be in the top 10 in the nation. We're ranked 32. We're spending more money on education, public education, and we're going in the wrong direction. We were 28 when I became a senator 5 years ago, and we're going down. So throwing more money at the problem, it does not help, especially because we're losing about 10,000 homes a year. 10,000 homes a year are being lost by mostly elderly, mostly by people that are calling in here. They can't keep up with the property taxes, and so this doesn't make any sense at all. Because back in the day, in the colonial days, when there was property taxes, property owners had special rights. We don't have any special rights here. When you look at the costs, you're on a fixed income, a diminishing income with the cost of living these days, and every year you're paying out many thousands of dollars for property taxes, school property taxes, and these 10,000 homes every year are being lost because retirement folks can't keep up with it. And when they fail to pay 2 years consecutive, the sheriff shows up after a while and their house is sold for pennies on the dollar. I think it's immoral and it's a crime that you have citizens of Pennsylvania who've raised their kids, lived their lives, were good citizens, many of them served in the military, and in their golden years, they're thrown out in the streets because they can't keep up this ridiculous, unsustainable property tax. If you own the property, I don't know why we have to pay rent. In effect, we're paying rent to the local government. Why are we paying rent to the local government? There was a Senate bill before I was in the Senate, Senate Bill 76, and that was to eliminate property taxes. It failed. The movement faded away. It started eating its own. And so then I offered an alternative. Let's get rid of property taxes. I support that 100%. But in the meantime, while we fight that battle, which seems like it's taking too long, let's eliminate property taxes for people that are 65 and older, who've lived in the state for a decade, and I have a certain threshold of income as well.
In a bustling park,